This week, we look at the upcoming strategy game Starmancer. We dive into a cyberpunk metropolis in our WillWalker review. We'll fight for survival in Force of Nature 2 Ghost Keeper. And we'll end our show with our free game of the week. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm your host, until we get a better one, Jeff Porter. Thank you for stopping by. This is our second season of Indie Gamer TV. It's been a while. I'm really excited to get back into it, showcasing some more games to go along with the magazine. And I've got some really great team members to help out with everything this time around. So looks like we're going to be doing this once a week to start with, and we've got some great games. So let's get into it. Remember, if you're new, to like and subscribe, and also check out the Patreon page where you'll not only support this show, but you'll also receive the monthly magazine that we do every month. So it's kind of a 2-for-1. So check out the Patreon. All right, so no more waiting. Let's get into it. Let's get into our first game of the week, Starmancer. Take on the role of a powerful AI in Starmancer as you build spaceports, laboratories, and incubators for mysterious eggs. It's not just building you'll have to worry about though, as you'll also defend against starvation, sabotage, and those pesky space zombies. After a catastrophe on Earth, humanity launches the Starmancer Initiative in an attempt to seek refuge among the stars. Millions will upload their consciousness into your memory banks and entrust the future of the human race to you. Yeah, I wouldn't screw that up. Keep your colonists happy or they will stop working. Or you could just feed them wheat and see how long it takes them to go insane. The choice is yours, really. Starmancer is coming out soon, and you can add it to your Steam wishlist right now. You know, especially if you're into simulation and playing God. However, if you're ready to jump into something right now, we've got the perfect game for you. Check out our review for WillWalker. WillWalker is a top-down shooter set in a cyberpunk metropolis, where you are tasked to overthrow all of the crime taking place. Currently, there are over 20 missions and will take you through several different maps and encounter several different enemies. Your goal is simple. Kill all of the enemies, avenge the death of your family, but don't waste any time doing it. The first thing I noticed when jumping in was I didn't have a health bar, and instead, life was time. As we are the masters of time, with the ability to reverse it and maybe even cheat death. The main menu was easy to navigate, and jumping into the game was super simple and quick. However, the main selling point of WillWalker to me was the class options. You can choose between a Time Lord with access to grenades, or even creating a backup copy of himself, or level up a Samurai and speed through rooms slicing and dicing enemies. I enjoyed the Sniper class mostly, due to the Deadeye ability where you could almost pause time and line up the perfect shot. The last class is the Hacker, with access to a teleport ability, taser, and electro explosions. And this is just a nice and simple hidden gem that you can pick up for free on Steam right now. 5 out of 5, we would definitely recommend WillWalker. I had a blast playing WillWalker, and I'll continue to play it way after this review is done. However, if you're more into kind of slowing things down and, kind of just living your best life, maybe you'll want to check out Force of Nature 2 Ghost Keeper. Force of Nature 2 Ghost Keeper released onto Steam on May 27th, and since then has gained 220 mostly positive reviews. This title blends the genres of survival, sandbox, action-adventure, RPG, and strategy, while procedurally generating a world for you with creatures in danger at every step. While this has all the basic touchstones of the survival genre, with gathering and cooking, building, and combating the elements, it also sprinkles in a touch of magic and mystery, as well as powerful boss fights. However, the big downfall for a lot of players so far seems that there is no co-op, so you'll be left to explore this world by yourself, unfortunately. And if you haven't played Force of Nature 1, I wouldn't worry about it. This title completely stands on its own, and you can grab it right now for only $16. Alright, last but not least, we're going to jump into our free game of the week, where we're going to leave our shack on the beach for a dogfight among the stars in Blackstorm. Blackstorm began as a university project and is an online multiplayer battle royale Well, players will join groups of 3 as they face each other in combat with spaceships in full 3D space. Pilot your ship through the Kraken cluster and prepare it for battle with your crew. You'll have full customization of your ship as you set up cannons, manage consumables, use your shield, and even use battering rams. Equip yourself with the best possible weapons, including a harpoon, where you could even hook your opponents to prevent them from running away from an encounter. Once you've got them on the ropes, get into their ship and destroy or sabotage everything. If you're feeling up to it though, you can even overload their core and send them to the deepest, darkest parts of space. While this title is a university project, it won't be getting any more development, and you'll either have to join someone's server or host your own with their dedicated server tool. However, this is still a great free title to jump into with a group of friends and see who's the best. While it may not become your next daily gaming experience, this could prove fun for one of those nights where you and the boys just don't know what to play. So thank you everyone for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed this show. We're going to be doing these every week now on a more consistent basis. They're not quite as long as the first season was. We're going to try to kind of keep these short, condensed, and to the point. And we'll also have developer interviews like we did before. But I think they'll just be separate from this little show. That way we're not kind of piling on too much at once. So thank you guys for stopping by. Remember to check out the Patreon. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm Jeff Porter from the Indie Gamer magazine, and we'll see you guys next week.